Alright, we are back to Match Dominion. This time it's a league tiebreaker. And what that means is that Seprix and I ended up perfectly tied at the end of the regular season of League, and it was relevant for demotion, so we are playing a tiebreaker match to see who promotes, who demotes. Or I guess doesn't promote, who stays in A and who demotes. The deal here is best of 6 games, which is first to 3.5. If we end up tied at 3 at the end of them, we'll play until we don't tie a game. Board here. Lost City is draw, Enchantress is draw. There's not a whole lot of trashing. There is Dominate, which encourages building. Bank will be the most of the way to get there, given the no trashing. Sea Hag, Young Witch, Enchantress all attack. Sea Hag and Young Witch, particularly so, given the no trashing. We have a 2, which is going to be Lighthouse. He started Enchantress, which could be paired with a Mill. No, paired with a Sea Hag. Okay. Yeah, I think I wanna get going with that. This is another 2. That probably means that I both get hagged and lovely. I think get Enchantress there. I just take a Lost City here. Will he get a Lighthouse out? No. That's first good news today, apparently. We get a curse, and we're going to be receiving another one. I would kind of like to get Enchantresses going. I guess we won't be receiving another one. Or not yet, anyways. This can be Mill trashing out Hovel. I think that's the best move. I was a little bit surprised not to see that the first turn. Okay. He has a Lighthouse out, so no point in playing the Sea Hag. And we'll continue to buy Lost City. And this goes over a shuffle. But so we'd rather not play this Lighthouse, I think, and pick up a 3rd. Maybe. Or we just like another Enchantress. I think I prefer putting a Lighthouse in. It's all a little bit guessing, but continue to buy Lost Cities. I'm just buying a Lost City. There's not really going to be a point in playing on here, so let's just do the Mill. Don't discard. Lighthouse is out over there. More Lost City. Good with me. Getting pretty nice Lighthouse coverage. I don't know if it's expected. I don't think it is. Get through more of this. Hopefully don't see another lighthouse. Okay, we see them both. Here I have to decide to play this lighthouse or not. Probably not. This could be either bank or a 5th lost city. I don't have a buy, so I do have 1 turn of time to get the lost city in there. Talking about split, but it is draw. There's also potential that I would want to see or have an Enchantress in there. So I think the Enchantress is going to be more valuable. In the interest of seeing a lighthouse next turn, actually, no. The goal is to see lighthouse every turn, or even this turn we need to be drawing here. So, see what this is. There's going to be some turn if we do end up drawing sort of consistently where we just like hit some massive number and buy market square. So that'll be exciting. This might even be this turn for him. Okay, it is this turn for him. And he does have a lighthouse out. I think I just want that 6th lost city. It's a little bit aggressive, but yeah. Lighthouses are out often enough that piles aren't really a concern yet, I think. So he probably has a hovel in hand. I would expect this with the 2 buys. Probably just bank. Maybe bank Enchantress. I don't think he can get. I don't think he has that much money. Just bank. This turn we're picking up a market square, I think. This could be training for him. See the mill? No, I didn't. See how much we can get through. I'm happy to have the 6 lost cities, but I'm not too thrilled. Oh, he didn't see either Enchantress. That's a little... well, it's good. Enchantress and training. Or mill. Okay, training on lost city. I can stop here and get a market square in. That seems completely pointless to me. Rather than just drawing out, he does have lighthouse. So. Okay, so this is fine. Here we get market square in there. So can we get a lighthouse out? And I guess now the goal is going to be get Enchantress out. We're feeling good. Not terribly inclined to trigger the shuffle. This could just drain Lost City. If I find the buy next turn, that's really good. So let's do that. Oh, we didn't have Lighthouse out. Might have been worth going after the Sea Hag, but eh. Okay, he's up to 5 Enchantresses. I'd like to do a bit more there. Perfect world, I think this turn is like Enchantress Market Square. Not terribly impressive, but fine. Given that I'm probably going to hit a fairly large number, like a lot more than that. But, oh well. Is it gold? I don't understand gold over bank. Find a market square. Let's see, 2 lost cities in there. Again, we're going to put emphasis on getting Lighthouse played. So this is Market Square. I could think about Bank. Like, I get to play an Enchantress next turn if I draw it. Sure. Just have way, way too much money. He got to the end of his drawing there, but he has enough Enchantress. Okay, bank. Enchantress. Okay, find the lighthouse. Find a lighthouse. Hopefully find a second market square. Cool. Find an Enchantress. Not quite. This is 20. I could try to build up a bit more. Next turn isn't going to be spectacular. I have like 1 lost city and then it's going to be Enchantress. I'm not feeling a particular need to, though. I could try something like Guide Enchantress Dominate. Let's do that. He gets his big turn. I guess. Again, stopping before the end of the shuffle, so not a huge concern. 21. Should figure out what I'm adding this turn. Maybe bank. If I can even reach that, which I can't. Alternative is like a young witch. Sift. That seems okay. Mill. Let's try the young witch. Pretend that it's dungeon. Marks the end of his draw. But it is a dominate. Ooh. This could be bad. This is looking like no white house. This is no white house. Dominate. Maybe Enchantress. We've got another mill. Let's look at another mill since I'm probably getting cursed this turn. Enchantresses are fine. Acropolis will go to those. Could really use another bank. Discards Young Witch. Yuck. He hits. He can presumably double. Which is a problem. I think I am doing no such thing. I guess our play here is buy Duchy and hope. I don't think hoping is going to do good enough. Bank in there? Yeah, alright. That's a problem. I'm going to need to see a full dud from that side. Which I don't think that's terribly likely. Do I want to trigger this? I think I need a really full dud. This will be dominate, and I guess Duchy. Alright, well, this is over, because I'm not drawing. Can hope for 2 full duds. And no, not quite. Alright, I don't think anything went particularly wrong there. I had the bit of disadvantage from second player, and maybe a bit more Enchantress early would have been nice. Okay. What's this one? This one's Pool for draw. Vampire is going to be trashing gains Horn of Plenty. Horn of Plenty with Pool is a little bit awkward, but it's almost what you kind of have to do it. There's a bit of a question as to whether it's better to delay Pool a bit on this board to try and get Vampire quick. Militia doesn't really affect ability to buy Pool, but you're not really hitting 5 otherwise. Opens are like Potion, Workshop, Militia, Silver. If we're going to take the early Vampire route, do militia. Silver. Next shuffle, we want to get vampire and potion, ideally. So this will be the potion, and then this will be the vampire. I was going to workshop mill, I assume. Fine. I'm seeing all 4 coppers there. He may have missed Scrying Pool. Okay, that's pretty much exactly what happened. But he gets to hit it now. So. My potion missed. Bad. Haunting doesn't do anything. You can get a Bazaar. That seems fine. Pretty inoffensive. That's what we really want to do. Start to do saves. I need to think about adding a buy about now if I think I'm having any dreams of starting to draw, which I think I am. We can pretty conveniently do that through Farmer's Market. Dear Envy, pretty much nothing. This could be mill. Let's do that. There's a whole bunch of cards that you don't particularly want to do something that can hurt you, but oops. Could get the last mill here. I could get another vampire. That might just be better. Who cares about mills? Yeah, let's just get another vampire. Yeah, we're being... He is not trashing. That is confusing. Why would you not be trashing? Ah, it's getting discarded. Shoot. That's a pretty significant problem. Actually. I may actually want to pick up another potion. I do need pools. Let's actually do that. So we're going to save this guy, buy potion, vampire, game, bazaar. Might end up being worth it to save over a plus buy. Oh, goody. Potions get discarded. I could just not buy Scrying Pool. That would be kind of cool. he takes first vampire over there. I can just buy Bizarre Farmer's Market here, and I'm pretty happy, I think. Save the buy over. As it turns out, also save money over. It is not going terribly well. Part of that's just not being able to buy pool. Which... maybe that's my own damn fault for not going after them hard. But... he discarded a pool rather than a copper. What's the next one? Famine. What would that do? Discard mill, kind of irrelevant. I think we'll just add more Bizarre. Two pools? Two pools is bad. But neither of us is really getting through stuff, so... bad hex here would be poverty. That'd be really bad. Okay. Thinking that the most important thing is trashing. Okay. That was a complete failure. Pool turn goes off without anything happening. And I lose yet another potion also. So that's positive. Always a positive. Part of the thing about buying pools is that you actually want to buy pools. 9 here. Maybe Farmer's Market Bazaar, I don't think with much concern for piles. Could be completely wrong about that. Here the VP Farmer's Market is actually probably the best one. Unusual, but so it happens. Oh, Farmer's Market is a pile. Somehow I completely missed that there were 2 out. Forgot about Mill, so that's good. So that's a problem. That's going to require me to score here. Best way to do that is playing another Farmer's Market. I don't think I can prevent a dud. That gets me to 12, which is not going to be enough. Anyways. 3 province and 2 estates. And a gold, why not? Fortunately, he's probably just carrying a mill, so I can't do a whole lot. Okay. I just completely missed a pile, which is exciting. Along with other issues like never being able to buy Scrying Pool. So the emphasis there may have been incorrect. But I don't think that was anything in particular that I did. This is a bit different. This is going to be mostly doing city quarter for draw. Trashing his rats to that end. You can get a mill in. That's fine. Start for me is wishing well. I don't know. You don't want rats that early. You want to be able to do something resembling drawing so you can just hit numbers. It's wishing well and silver. Could be Shantytown. What's in the Shantytown? Okay, here I might add rats. There's not really a point. A mill. That is the Shantytown. Okay, mill, trash the hovel. Hamlet pretty soon. But for now, emphasis is cycle. This could be Journeyman. Next turn is Hamlet. Or this turn is Hamlet. I'm about to shuffle here. Next turn is Hamlet. Yeah. I'd really rather this turn be worse. Like, this turn was supposed to be bad enough to buy a Hamlet on without feeling bad about it. It'll have to be bad enough to buy a Hamlet on without feeling bad about it, regardless. Just a bunch of copper down there. Six. Fine. Now, he doesn't have any villages in his 7 cards with his Journeyman. Or something. This just names copper. Discard for buy. What am I buying? Hamlet City Quarter. Might be ill-advised. I'm a little lower than him on economy. It could also be Hamlet Mill. I would have really liked it to be Hamlet Journeyman, but I guess that couldn't really happen. There's also pathfinding on Hamlet. That's something to watch for. Okay, he has a misturn. I guess we predicted that misturn. Copper. Lovely. I don't really want to see the city quarter. But the rest of that's, I think, copper, so... Leave the city quarter on top. Just pay off the debt here. I have $2 less and I have a journeyman less, and I have a wishing well more. Oh, look, your city quarter is actually going to draw a little bit. That would have been nice. I'm wondering about adding a horde. If I hit 11 this turn, if that's journeyman horde. It's a little nutty, but I don't even think I can draw that much. So he just gets to the end here. Hits 9. See what this is. Same quarter. No point. Still no point, and yeah, we need to draw. What would 7 be? Journeyman Hamlet. Seems okay. Still down a bit of money. This looks like a full turn for him, so that's going to hit 13. Full turn for me is still 11. Too bad. But it's starting to feel a bit worse on draw, like a lot worse on draw, if I wasn't already. So I could imagine this being Journeyman Horde on that side. Yeah. City quarter instead is fine looking. Find a city quarter. Okay. I guess I presented myself a little bit of a problem here where I didn't really have... okay, that was pretty fortunate. I guess I end up at 10, then 11. 9. Okay. Well, I'm going to match the Horde City Quarter. Oh, that's a dud. Most likely. Will he find a journeyman? Nope. That's a pretty big deal. Other city quarter is down there. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to discard some amount. 5, draw. Okay. That is the amount to discard. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Discard for buy. Mill. Draw. Okay. No. Whole point of this is to hoard is to get golds this way, so let's do that. And then I might just take a city quarter from there. Also want a second one. Let's do the second one. This is okay starting. It's not great. It's getting to probably be about time for rats. It's probably a little late for rats. On second thought. Might have been better to do like mill rats. Mill city quarter. Okay. Discarding yet, discarding now. Finds journeyman, copper. Ooh. Okay. Let's not discard. There's 2 city quarters in there. I'm not terribly inclined, a journeyman in there. I'm not terribly inclined to keep going. Okay, that's annoying. A little ambitious. Could just put take a state. If I take Hamlet, that puts me at up to 5 buys. That seems reasonably good. We're hoping to get it done with less city quarters. Oh, here's another dub this way. That's exciting. He gives up. Okay. He must have seen another dud there. Back to my start. Oh, God. This isn't particularly I wanted to see as first player. I would have much rather just like top deck to militia. That's sad. What's our best thing to start with? What's the deck? The deck is Royal Carriage Torture with Artificer as your village. So that looks probably like Pair of Haunted Woods, as many Royal Carriages as you can get, an Artificer. Yeah. Seeing Artificer turn 3 would be great. We could do something like top deck of Haunted Woods. I don't know, that's that good. We can do something like top deck a militia. I should be able to figure out a way to take advantage of the 5 here. The thing I'm not getting is like, I don't know. Mulligan. What does he want a mulligan for? Oh, I guess he just hates the board. I like this board. I can try torture. Let's actually try the torture. We get Star Chart, we can be top decking it every turn, that's pretty good. Okay, so this little Star Chart. Now we'll see. So torture, other discard attack. Sort of impressive. We take Necromancer. I think for him this should be a Haunted Woods. Not entirely sure. I don't think I get to shuffle after this turn. It's annoying. Yeah, I don't. This can be Artificer. Did he just shuffle? No, he didn't. That means next turn I'm hitting 2. Just another lost turn. I put Haunted Woods on top. It's actually decent with Artificer. If I were to dead draw it, I could have decked it. That does a whole lot for me. Might be time to start adding carriages. Sure. Or Haunted Woods. Okay, let's get some militia. That's bad. Temptation is to add trade route. Or silver. Maybe silver. And we are going to top deck Artificer again. Torture. Woods. Buy is Necromancer. I'm going to have a little bit of an uncomfortable situation where I'm sort of on the edge of a not great shuffle. So that's not good. It's going to be the Torture dead. I'm top decking the 3 estates no matter what, so let's just play this and top deck, I guess. Copper, I want carriage here, I think. Yeah. I could like get Guildhall. That might actually be better right now. Avoid the attack. We avoid the attack, top deck Artificer. What am I even doing with Guildhall, though? You can draw around to Haunted Woods. That maybe actually should have been an Artificer last turn. Almost certainly should have been an Artificer last turn. Could top deck a piece of junk, discard 5. Put like another carriage on top. Anyways, Spy. Discard Artificer. Put a piece of junk on top. Use. We'll top deck an Artificer. Okay. Not quite ideal, but well. See, there's a Necromancer in hand. He's about to use that one. Apprentice. He wants to carriage something. Wants to carriage 100. Wants to carriage nothing. Okay. So this either hit 5 or don't attack. We have a Haunted Woods out. This is actually fine. So this is going to be the second Haunted Woods. Right. Yeah. So that's Haunted Woods, Royal Carriage on top. We put Necromancer, we can do something like a Spy Mason. Which sounds pretty good to me. He fails to get Haunted Woods out this turn. One turn that it's a whole lot less relevant. Yeah, no gains torture. Okay. Spy top deck. What if we just like carriage the Haunted Woods? That's actually feeling a whole lot better. Okay. Carriage, Artificer. Can we use it? Or is there a point in using it, or do I get something better not using it? I think I get something better not using it. So let's just do this bit. And I think gain another carriage. And I want Artificer on top. Carriage. As a minimum, I want to be carriaging the Haunted Woods. So I'm guessing if he carried his torture, that's actually really bad for me right now. I'd have to take a curse, because I can't really afford to lose both the carriage and the Haunted Woods from my hand. Okay. Fortunately, he does not do that. Why is it silver? I guess he wanted to... Okay. It's gonna be carriage, Artificer, and 3, 4, 5. Top deck carriage. I guess we're gonna try Spy Masoning. That's just a copper. That's not great. What else is in the trash? Nothing real useful. Okay, well, Spy Mason. And carriage that, and I think this is just going to be buying another carriage. Which... Sure. The tortures are going to be nasty. Double torture is going to just torch me, I'm gonna have to take a curse. Stinks, but going down to one card from a hand like this isn't really a thing I can do. Although he doesn't have a way to draw another carriage, so he may decide that doing the other thing is more valuable. Carriage in Haunted Woods. In any case, I think I take a curse off the first one no matter what. If there's a carriage down. Which I don't see why there wouldn't be. This is militia. Like, you can induce me to do something not great. Or if you play militia first? Yeah. Okay, this has to gain curse. I think we decided. Yeah. But you'd rather carriage the Haunted Woods, understandably. Okay. That is a bad draw. This is just going to be play torture a bunch of times. Then I guess Guildhall. I don't really want to top deck this junk. Well, Do I not want to top deck this junk? I think that carriage is really good. So if I do this, I want to order them. I believe like that. With absolutely no intention of doing anything but drawing the Haunted Woods and then carriaging it next turn. What are you gonna do? He undid calling the carriage. You can't do that. Okay. That was weird. I'd really prefer that he calls it, though. So I'm guessing he does. inclined taking 2 torture attacks. Up to 2 torture attacks. Is there a royal carriage out? No. I should take a curse there. It'd be tempting. I'd really rather see the points. Keep in mind he has 4 carriages. Artificer, Woods, Call Carriage. That's the turn. And we want carriage on top. Yeah, I guess I do take curses. Forced to take curses. That's okay. There's just Necromancer. It's really a nothing play. I'm gonna guess calls the carriage. No. They call a carriage on the Artificer. I'm gonna need to province this turn. Top decks, Artificer. See what happens here. He needs to discard curses. Which I don't think he's really that concerned about. It's a province buy. Okay. Start there. Oh, that's good. My fantasy for this turn would be winning. To that end, I don't think it's realistic. I really just don't want to discard anything. 3 carriages, 2 carriages. Don't. Done. Torture. Okay, call it again. Curses are going to get really low here. I'm going to have to double province. So, Necromancer trashes Necromancer. Does it? Probably. Could also spy into there. Oh. 4 cards, leave 1 on top. I could get provinces down to 3. That's kind of exciting. Completely pointless and probably losing. I could also double call Royal Carriage on Haunted Woods here. I'm actually going to need it on Artificer, aren't I? Can't count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm going to need to put 1 on Artificer. Double. Is there a point in keeping a Necromancer in hand? I can militia him. The normal thing is to put a carriage on top. But I don't particularly want to be taking curses. I'm a little bit worried about drawing. So, take a 1 curse. I don't even know if I want to do that. Then you need to gain 3 Artificers and buy Curse and Province. Circumstances kind of force me to take a curse. Just looking at this hand. Discard Province Artificer. See if there's a carriage down when it happens. Discarding Province Artificer seems fine, actually. If the torture even comes, there's a real chance that it doesn't. I guess since he got the star chart late, it probably will. I don't know. I should be able to take out 3 provinces without too much issue. If I draw. Which... Major if. I guess it's not that much of it. Yeah. I'm not terribly likely to find all my cards. That would indicate that he's going for it. Let's not help that along. Is the carriage down? No. I could just not find Carriage Haunted Woods. That might be marginally helpful. Gains Duchy. Nothing. Okay. So this is going to apprentice. Call Spy. Oh, he gave up. Apparently he thought my turn was going better than it actually did. Anyways, back to his start. We're at 2-2. This would be a great game to win or tie. What is this game? This game is Cursed Village Black Market. It is hellish. There's Lamp. That probably is best popped by going Lookout Black Market. We'll match the Black Market, and then we'll match the Lookout. Right? I guess he could be Remodel. Yeah. Okay. I am tempted by Remodel right now. Yeah. Raise is nice. I just think this is like Ray's Fishing Village. Looks fine. Cursed Village, alright. Stayed on top for the remodel. Overlord is actually fairly tempting right here. I'm hitting like 3 next turn. I could just take another Black Market also. Let's do it this way. So this can go to Fishing Village. Pay off. None of those are terribly appealing. Maybe Temple. The nice thing about Overlord is it can be a Cursed Village right now. That is next turn. And maybe Cave, if Lamp is the goal. Let's say Lamp is the goal. Okay. Magpie is good. Pawn is probably actually better in this deck. Cave, what is that? That's a copper. Coin buy. Remodel to Black Market. Buy maybe Fishing Village Conspirator. Wishes can go to Cursed Villages. Could be Canal. I kind of like the idea of it being canal. Unfortunately, this one's probably not getting resigned because Outpost exists. And he just did get his land popped, so no such luck there. Village. Okay. Coppers, 3 coppers. This is fine. Coin by Cursed Village. Greed. Okay. Black Market. Conclave is good. I don't know if it's that great. But I think I'll buy it, because there's not really a point in not buying it. Locust Curse to Copper. Oh boy. That is just gonna... Ooh. Any of these do anything at all, actually? I don't think so. I could get Ghost Ship. It doesn't do a whole lot. I could get Relic. It doesn't do a whole lot. On the other hand, what? I'm just going to be better off buying things. This Wish can be another black market. Hunting Party's kind of nice. I'm going to have way more money than I need, so let's take the Hunting Party. Model that to maybe Fishing Village. And then buy, like, a few Conspirators. This is a little bit ambitious on the draw, but seems fine for now. Wish for Cursed Village? No. Okay. Spiritor. Coin by Black Market. Governor's okay. I don't know if it's great. Seems fine. Have a remodel to go with it. Copper down there. Yes. I guess not. Conspirator is the most replaceable. I'd like to see the black market before the remodel, I think. Any of these? No. Any of these? Hamlet's really nice. Just go up to Province and discard for buy. Maybe buy a couple Cursed Villages. War trashes Cursed Village. Awesome. Misery and... Oh, let's just make sure nothing goes wrong. Ow. Diluted is really bad to see. You can still buy out a black market, though, I believe. Right. Yeah. I'm fairly far ahead in this game. Not completely won yet, but we're getting there. He's almost certainly looking for an outpost. Might just be a province buy. For now. Gives up. Alright. On to the next one. Me first, and win or tie will win me the match. So let's hope for that. What is this? This is... Holy cow. Knight cities, monasteries, nobles, monuments. Here's Wolfden with knights. That's kind of funny. Sort of standard start is like Courtyard Monastery or Envoy Monastery. Courtyard Temple exists. There's also something to be said for not getting completely obliterated on knights, which I'm a little bit worried about if I open anything other than economy. I could open a knight. That's potentially bad, just because we should be able to get a second one, and not much of the essential stuff costs in the knight range yet. So I would respond to a knight opening by doing like Monastery Courtyard, but we have a Temple Silver option. Hitting 2 isn't the worst with Courtyard around. Okay. Yeah, either Tragic Hero or City. I think City. This could be Monastery. We're about to get a really beautiful draw. So actually, I think Silver. I guess we're not about to get a beautiful draw. Alright. Change of plan. This is going to top deck Temple by maybe City. Yeah, I think City. Well, it's pair of cities, pair of courtyards. Makes me pretty happy. Sir Martin might also be... Okay, top deck that. Buy the City. Or buy the Sir Martin. Cool. This would be Martin if I can still get it. I'm not sure I even want to play the courtyard. I think I do. Molly's good. Probably should get bought right here. Michael is really good. But I think I'd rather trash out an estate and buy what? Maybe just trash the estate. Michael. City Courtyard would be the buys, playing Martin. That seems good. Let me think for a second. Probably that one. Maybe that wasn't long enough thinking. Alright, well, Martin's gone. Gonna need to do this with Tragic Hero. Buys. Mildly annoying. Take that guy. Make you discard. Cool. I'd really like to not lose this hero. I don't know if that's actually going to be at all possible. I'd be feeling a little bit pressured on knights here if I were him. May want to look at getting 2 cities this turn. What's gold? I don't particularly like any of this. That's a city on top. I'm gonna buy city. Now I do have a buy from it. Completely forgot. I could take Temple. Let's take Temple. It might be over aggressive. I really don't like not hitting 10 there. 2 cities or City Tragic Hero might have been better. Nobles is Alternative Village, so there is that. But this could be 2 cities for certain. No, Tragic Hero. Also valid. Tragic Hero Knight. Okay. Now, for me, this is going to be just Tragic Hero. I believe. He should ditch the Tragic Hero, I think. No, he ditches the city. Deny, does it even matter? No. Loses a temple. Awesome. Knight. Oh no, city. Okay. Silver. I don't lose this Tragic Hero if I trash a copper, right? This is 9. That's no good. Yeah, I should have wanted to lose the Tragic Hero. 9 can be like, I don't know. City. Monument. Silver. Perish the thought. Sure. Nothing matters. We're both full drawing. Silver goes away. Silver again goes away. That's starting to look like doom. I would not be surprised if he goes provinces here. He does not. Continues to dig point holes with knights. It's gaining gold. So we'll do it like this. We might buy 2 tragic heroes here. I kind of like that idea. Yeah. Let's do that. Sweet. That's a dud. That looks good for me. I can get up to 3 buys. I don't think I can get a lot more than that. He forgot cities. Alright. I guess he just forgot cities. Alright. Well, we each had one just complete brain fart game then. Anyways, that's a match 4-2. I'm pretty happy about it. Need to figure out if I'm actually going to return, but there we are, so see you all.